This is Phill. I'm here with Sprout.
Hi.
And yeah, we're just painting. I'm using my. What are you using? A Q-tip?
Yeah, I don't have a scalper to actually.
What's a scalper? Well, let me just say, this is our conversation about painting. What's a scalper?
I think it's called a scalper. I don't know. My brain might be a little bit.
Because I really just be struggling.
It's literally the thing that painters use to scoop paint.
Oh, you mean the fork thingy, the spoon thingy, the triangle
it's
one?
Like, yeah, it's like a knife, but not.
I'm always like wondering what the hell are you using that for?
But with these, that's what you're supposed to use. But
Well, I'm just really okay. So I'm drawing a picture of me smiling in a shirt that I bought from a thrift store like last week. Me doing a kindergarten smile with the head tilt and everything. So whatever. What are you painting?
I just wanted to go for my imagination. So I got either a duck or a dino, depending on how it comes out.
Americans are good at one thing. It's propaganda. I really do not know how to paint. What am I drawing? What am I doing? What am I doing? This is why I think this...
You need to not think and just do. That's your issue here.
Yeah, because maybe I should have drawn the head first.
Yeah, start with the head and snap to the body.
Oh, yeah, this looks horrible.
It's okay.
Okay, I just...
Stop beating yourself up because it doesn't look like Picasso.
Fuck Picasso, first of all.
Oh, damn.
Like, figuratively, of course, but...
I mean,
there's
some fandom that wants to fuck himself.
Thanks for letting me know. Cora, I don't know if you know Cora, but they're in a collective. Their name is Cora Godzilla, and I'm like, what be going through your mind when you draw this? And they responded, it was like nothing.
Exactly. I think life moves a little bit smoothly sometimes when you just stop thinking and do. I feel like if you're just stuck and you don't know what to do, just slap paint onto the paper. Don't even care about composition.
Planning? But I feel like that's for
Planning is when you have an idea ready.
Okay.
You don't got anything, you don't know what to draw, look outside your window, that's a funny looking car slapped onto a page.
My God, why am I looking at pictures in my camera roll when I could just look at like a bunch of poems and draw something from that? No, I think that's because I'm not that level artist. I feel like visualizing.
There's no such as that level artist, just do.
Well, I feel like...
Loser!
Okay, so I'm gonna draw a circle.
And then draw another circle, and draw more circles, and then draw a triangle.
Draw this line
and boom,
real quick.
You have a face.
I was gonna draw like this. Like angles are so terribly hard for me, but...
Well, just know the circle never moves. No matter what angle you have the picture at, the circle never moves. It's the lining that is. If you're doing it traditionally. Those are the people who just be like, I can art, and then just slap paper.
I can art. Oh yeah, no. So he was like, if you're gonna draw, just draw, and I was like, if you're gonna paint, just paint. And I was like, I don't think that's not fair. Unless depending on what I'm painting. If I'm painting like, I don't know. If I'm painting a body, like I've been trying to paint like people more.
Mm-hmm.
Of the 2 paintings I've done recently, including this one, I've been trying to do myself more often. Just because I want paintings of myself. Like I want self-portraits. I've been looking at this one painting I have in my room, and it's of me, and I'm like, damn, this is really, really good. I like this.
I feel like that definitely should be a therapy thing where you just paint yourself.
Really
Self-portrait therapy. And
Yeah.
you just keep doing that. You gotta find a different photo. Or even, like, you open up the mirror and you just go from there. And it's, of course, a picture of you looking up at yourself constantly because you're making the picture. But I think it'll turn out interesting.
That would be actually... I feel like all art, and I think we've talked about this. We've talked about a lot of things, but I feel like all art is, like, a self-portrait. I don't know what kind of art you can do that doesn't reflect you, really. Like, my main example is, like, minstrelsy. Like, the blackface and stuff.
I was like,
no, absolutely. But, like, it shows how white people thought of black... Well, those white people thought of black people. So I'm like...
Not Betty White, though.
Betty White, she would never...
I feel like you should do the type of painting where they just... You keep painting down until it comes into the composition.
Like, I really...
Because contouring is going to be your downfall here. If you just...
I don't know what contouring is.
Light and shadow.
Yeah, I'm focusing on light and shadow, so... it may be my downfall. I've been looking at, like... I'm gonna mention Cora again. I hope you're listening. What's up, Cora? was looking at that, and I'm like, I really love art styles where it's not like trying to do the exact proportions.
Yeah.
And I'm like, or even like with Boondocks. I was watching the video about Boondocks, which made me want to make a comic. And he was like, so basically he makes their eyes and foreheads bigger, like a lot of animes. And I was like, I want to try to do like a style where I like emphasize something, or just like don't focus too much on like real things. But at the same time, I feel like if I don't focus on real things, it's not gonna be like understandable. Cause like with chorus, they are paying attention to like some anatomy part thing. I guess.
There still
like,
is the rule of
they
anatomy.
they all got 2 eyes and a neck and a thing. Like I'm the type of person who forget necks exist. What the fuck is a neck?
Steven Universe.
I'm gonna draw the collar before I draw my shoulders because fuck you.
Damn.
Not you personally. Not you.
Personally, fuck you. Okay, personally.
Fuck your life. Bing bong. I'm so sorry to the one person who's listening to this through. Like, I apologize. This collar is coming out kind of nice though.
Guys, this guy still has painting to do.
I'm currently drawing. I should take pictures as we go through. No, that's a lot of work. So my painting is not like my poetry and photography. Like, I'm not like, this is not something that I'm gonna like rush to show off or rush to post. I don't post my paintings at all. Like, unless it's like on a newspaper, which is completely different. But my paintings are more personal. I'm just vibing with my paintings. I like seeing them, so I do them. Maybe I'll make this one orange. Where's my yellow paint?
You know what I like? $1 million. If anyone wants to deposit
What are you gonna do with
money,
$1 million?
live happily and comfortably.
You do not need $1 million to live.
Yes, I
happily.
do.
If I got $1 million, what do you need $1 million for?
I can raise at least one kid all the way up to 18 with $1 million.
At least.
And still be able to take care of myself with $1 million.
At least you don't need $1 million though.
Yes, I do.
Oh, $1 million like for the whole 18 years?
Yes. What did you thought I'm like 18 years old, I'm raising this kid with $1 million? Even then, that would
what
be
do you need to
nice.
raise a kid for?
I like children.
You like, hey, yo, give me $1
I
million
like
to
taking
have a
care
kid real
of
quick.
children.
Tell those kids.
Okay, I
say that on record.
Phil's never becoming a father. It's fine.
Fuck that.
Yeah. So my issue with the whole thing is, especially at least in America, this is kind of, I find it an issue. Education is too different among states.
Oh, across them?
Yeah, like one person's education is high here, and another person's education is low here.
Even among
but they're
states.
technically considered high in their state.
Yeah.
But it's like you're missing information.
Yeah, even within that one state, like if you look at like
North Carolina.
black and white communities,
North Carolina.
or North Carolina, let's say North Carolina, or even I don't even want to say black and white communities. I want to say hood and non-hood communities. That sounds weird, but it's because I'm reading Hood Feminist right now. But she's talking about like the schools that have been closed and looking at the schools that have been closed like among black, Latina, and white people and the percentages. It's usually like it was like 70% of the kids affected were black.
A lot of people always sit there and argue about like politics, like, oh my gosh, everything's political, and it's like you're a Marvel fan, you know? Of course.
No. Just because I like comics that are demonstrating the pangs of black people, and just because I like comics about Captain America punching Hitler in the face, does not mean I want to be political.
That's also I just remember that. Literally, Captain America's first movie is him
his first comic too, yeah.
Technically, he's fighting Hitler, but it's the Red Skull. Although.
Oh yeah, that yeah.
It's I think like Hitler's kind of insinuated and not directly mentioned.
In the first Captain America comic, and I only know this. Well, I know this now because I'm a comic book fan, but like this was in my school textbook. Is Captain America punching Hitler in the face?
I do remember seeing that. Because superheroes became so popular among Americans.
Great propaganda.
The American media would be like, let's just use it for propaganda.
This is amazing propaganda. So look at this. Okay, so I sent a poster for the movie Pocket Poets, our movie Pocket Poets, that I made earlier. It's really red. I really boosted the reds, but I did it on purpose. Oh my god, I like it a lot more looking at it now.
I told you, it looks like Get Out.
It does. I see it now. I do see it now.
Okay, I
Oh, I like this. Okay, I'm an artist in different ways. I don't feel bad about not painting anymore.
The amount of times I've roasted this motherfucker on his feet alone.
You called me a motherfucker. I'm gonna have to bleep that. What sound am I gonna use?
Oh my God, flowers.
The octopus rewind? Is that what that? Part 2. Continue.
Not part 2 with Sprout and Phill. So I was saying that a lot of people feel entitled to things because they are interested in POC things.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, this is where some things clash and collide. But a lot of non-black people get with black people. You are still you.
But I have a black friend.
And it's like your black friend will punch you in the face or look at you a little bit weird for what you're saying right now.
If you're listening to this, if you're one of my white friends, if someone ever calls you out some racist shit,
and you go, I have black friends,
and you
it's
go
okay.
and have Phill in mind, you do not have a black friend. I will block
you and go.
You're blocked.
That's my bad habit. I ghost people like that.
Oh my God. So Sprout, what projects have you been working on?
I made a cat cafe, digital painting for a friend who unfortunately didn't get the job, so now I don't want to release it.
Okay, what job? Working at a cat cafe?
Yeah.
I just learned, I feel like I've heard of them before, but Pam, who's also in the collective, went to a cat cafe on their story, or on their Instagram. And I was like, cat cafe?
Yeah, they exist.
Like, you get to pet them?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What do you do, drink coffee?
Drink. It's like a cafe, so you get to drink.
Not alcohol.
No.
Coffee. Tea and coffee.
Have baked goods.
Oh, I want to go.
And you have cats.
Pretty sure I'm allergic to cats, but it's okay.
Me too.
I'm gonna get one anyway.
I had a severe allergic reaction to a cat, and it looked like I had a cold.
You be having allergic reactions to...
It's kind of my birthright.
You know,
I miss when, military used to be a more respectable thing and not necessarily...
I miss when the military used to be respectable, like when they didn't allow women or...
That's not when I was getting at. Because I wasn't talking about American.
No, I'm just waiting for a white person to say something like, I wish when America was respectful.
There's only black people in this room.
Are you done painting?
I'm trying not to be.
Don't.
But
okay.
I'm trying to figure out what the sky should be.
Oh, you don't have an idea?
Yeah. I knew I wanted purple clouds, so I did purple clouds. But
Why are the clouds purple?
Why are clouds purple?
Hmm?
The clouds outside are blue.
Clouds outside are dark blue. I like that.
Clouds are like polar bears. Transparent.
You know, people who aren't poets, sometimes I'm always thinking, like, do y'all have the same, ideas? Because I feel like we all be having these dumbass ideas.
I just talk to myself too much.
Yeah, exactly. The only difference between you and me, if you're not a poet, is I have all the crazy-ass ideas. I just write the shit down. I just write the shit down for later, and then put all my crazy ideas together and make a crazy-ass poem.
No,
you think I casually came up with selling poets?
I mean, to be fair, that's why I always sat there and always thinking. You see all these people, especially when you get taught, when you all these little kids are told read a book.
Read a book.
And we're reading these in the book, and the teacher's eccentric about how this author is this and that and the other, and it's this is someone who was bored and was like, I have a lot of creative ideas. Let's write it down.
Write that shit down.
So it's just these are real, these are just regular people who's all right, I'm bored. Let's do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like a lot of us could just change that if we just go with what we excel at, or even just make it a little side hobby. And if it blows up, it blows up.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, you just keep doing it for the enjoyment. Don't do it for the expectation of blowing up. I have dinosaur chicken nuggets.
We didn't eat them, so
they're in my fridge. We'll come to my house.
I'm not gonna come to you. Any dinosaur chicken nuggets?
Yes.
No.
I came to your house for food anyway.
Yeah.
I'm only here for the food.
Get out. Thank you guys for listening to the first episode of PaperClips by the PaperCut Collective.
Oh, there you go.
And yeah, I'm here. This is Phill, Courier Calligraphy on Instagram, and I'm here with Sprout, who is
hi. Sprout.ts no.
Studio Sprout.
Studio Sprout. Studio.sprout.
On Instagram, and yeah.
And Sprout Core with 2 C's in Core on Twitter.
And that I'm not giving you guys my Twitter, but it's Corey. But yeah, if you want to see the paintings that we did, you could check the Instagram.
Stay safe.
Stay
Don't
safe.
cut your tongue.
Drink your water.
Don't drink water. It's lame.
Don't drink paint water.
Don't drink paint water. Drink your water. Milk your vegetables.
Milk your vegetables and later. Bye.